Hello everybody, this is Chandana from Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Subject is Embedded Systems and the subject name code is 18EC62. So this is the pictorial representation of embedded system. So the topic is difference between RISC and CISC processors. So this is RISC processor and this is CISC processor. So contents of my topic. First of all, definition of RISC and CISC, and second one is introduction of RISC and CISC. Third one is working of RISC and CISC. Fourth one is difference between RISC and CISC. So first we are going to learn about RISC. So what is RISC means? Reduced Instruction Set Computer. So it is a type of microprocessor architecture that utilizes a small, highly optimized set of instructions rather than the highly specialized set of instructions typically found in other architectures. So this is how the RISC is going to use in processors. This is a pictorial representation of this. So now we are going to learn about CISC. What is CISC means? It is a complex instruction set of computer and a computer in which individual instructions may perform many operations and take many cycles to execute. In contract with reduced instruction set computer, it means RISC. So this is the pictorial representation of CISC. This is how CISC looked like. So now introduction of RISC. The RISC stands for Reduced Instruction Set Computer, as I said before. To simply put, RISC is a microprocessor which runs using a pipelining architecture to improve the performance of a processor. So generally speaking, this means faster machine, mostly by improving MIPS, which stands for millions of instructions per second, meaning higher MIPS are better. It is important to note that improvement of MIPS isn't always results in faster machine, as measurement of MIPS alone isn't good enough to measure the processor. Some well-known microprocessors such as Sun Microsystems, Spark Microsystems, or DESC Alpha Microchips use the RISC concept to develop their microprocessors. So now introduction to CISC. So it means the CISC processor provide direct manipulation of operands that are in memory. The task of compiler is to generate a sequence of machine instructions of each high-level language system statements. The task is simplified if they are machine instruction that implies the statements directly. So this is the picture representation of CISC. So how actually the RISC is going to work means RISC provides high performance per watt for battery operated device where energy efficiency is key. A RISC processor execute one action per instruction by taking just one cycle to complete operation. Execution in time optimized. Because the architecture uses a fixed length of instruction, it's easier to pipeline. So this is how actually the RISC is going to work. So it consisting of hardware control unit, the information went to instruction cake, and this is data path, data cake. So both the memories will add in the main memory. So now how the CISC is going to work means a complex instruction set computer is a computer architecture in which single instruction can execute several low-level operations such as a load, form memory and arithmetic operation and memory store, are capable of multi-step operations or addressing modes with single instructions. This is how actually CISC is going to work. The components are control units, data instruction and data path, cake, main memory, and microprogram control unit. So the difference between RISC and CISC are CISC, the original microprocessor in ISA. RISC is redesigned ISA that emerged in the early 1980s. Instruction can take several clock cycles, whereas RISC single cycle instructions, where CISC has a hardware certain designing. The ISA does as much as possible using hardware circuitry, where software centric design, high level compiler task on most of the burden of coding many software steps from the programmer. So CISC has more efficiency use of RAM than RISC. So RISC have heavy use of RAM, can use bottlenecks of RAM is limited, versus complex and variable length instructions. In RISC simple standardized instructions. In CISC many support microcode microprogramming where instructions are treated like small programmers, whereas has only one layer of instructions, where the CISC has a large number of instructions. CISC consisting of a small RISC consisting of a small number of fixed length of instructions, whereas CISC is having compound addressing mode and the RISC has a limited addressing mode. So that's all about my topic. Thank you all.